don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll.
All right, GM spam. Happy Friday, TGIF, China. My God. Man, I couldn't be more excited. Real talk, couldn't be more excited here. Less than a year into the life of this channel, guys. Over 2,000 subscribers, and that's you guys. It means a ton that you guys tune in and follow along, and I hope you're learning from this. I hope it's helpful. It's the whole point of the show. Right? Not having to spend an hour watching shows, not having to be tied to Discord all day. We do that because we love it. But hoping to make that a little easier for you. So again, appreciate you guys. Thank you very, very much. More content coming too, some focused content on specific topics, specific mints, specific subjects. So looking forward to getting that going too. Some more edited videos, by the way. Missed that stuff. So we'll get back to that here in the very near future. But just wanted to start by saying thank you guys. Now, we'll hit a topic here that's actually pretty damn major. Not crypto related, but if you guys haven't seen major Windows outages around the world here, and major's not an understatement, fam. We're talking airlines down, trains down, hospitals, outages there too, banks, you name it. If they're running Windows 11 PCs, good chance they're being impacted by this blue screen of death. Guys, this is being called the biggest outage in the history of the world. Like, it's that significant. It sounds like they're close to getting this fixed with a fix getting pushed by CrowdStrike, actually. So this is not a Microsoft issue, apparently. But putting this on your radar, it's scary to think how fragile this whole ecosystem is. With banks being down, it also tells us why crypto is so damn important, guys. Of course, you could have exchange outages, but it's quite a bit safer than what we have going right now. What do they say? Not your keys, not your crypto. Similar applies to the traditional world of finance and crypto here too. All right, getting into the world of crypto and NFTs, some very strong rumors here that next week at Bitcoin 2024 Nashville, Trump is going to announce a plan to hold a whole bunch of Bitcoin here in the United States in the strategic reserve. So love to hear that. Sounds like it's going to happen. Those rumors are coming from everywhere, so it's very likely that's going to happen. What'll that do to the price of Bitcoin? For right this moment, not a lot. You can see here Bitcoin at 64,000. It's down almost 1% in the past 24 hours. ETH at 3,400. Solana at 162. So one of the only majors here up in the green this morning. Of course, we're preparing for ETH ETFs next week. It's sounding like those are going to kick off Tuesday. Now, once those go live and are starting to be traded, expect the whole conversation and the speculation around Solana to ramp up to a level we probably haven't seen before. Giga bullish on Solana here, guys. Also, my biggest fear is the Solana ecosystem. A black swan event I can absolutely picture over here. So while I am looking to probably invest in that and probably take a strong position in Solana, I want to urge some caution there. It is probably the one blockchain I'm the most scared of. For whatever reason, we've seen outages there before. It feels like it could be a very, very disruptive thing if something were to go wrong there. So giga bullish again on Solana, but extra cautious there for whatever reason. Looking at the Bitcoin ETFs, guys, yesterday, $84.8 million in inflows. 10 days in a row of inflows here. You can see that scrolling up here. Incredibly strong performance in the Bitcoin ETFs. Will we see that carry over to the ETH ETFs? No idea. No idea. Anybody who tells you they know has insider info, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, no idea. Certainly hoping so, though. Looking at the NFT market here, 14.4 million in cross-chain sales yesterday. So sales pretty darn flat this week. Unique sellers yesterday down, unique buyers down as well. Same with total transactions. Trade profits actually up, fam, still in the negative here, $372,000. And you see today also starting the day in the negative, getting close to $250,000 in the negative here. Weekend, I'm expecting just incredibly slow. Feels like people are trying to just get their last bit of summer in here. Weekend's usually slow, so just a heads up about that. Not expecting an exciting weekend here. Looking at who's moving the market here, Solana Monkey Business on top again. This is 2 to 3 days in a row of them being the #1 collection. And I'll tell you what, I've done some digging. I still am not sure why. I've not seen an update to the project in the DAO. I feel like there's something there, just not finding it here. It still could be incentivized trading rewards over on Tensor and Magic Eden. So I'll keep asking around there. Actually, I can ask very directly a couple people I know, so we'll find out there. Anyway, we got D-Market, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Dozuki, Gods Unchained, Azuki, the CyberKongz Untitled. Man, making its debut in the top 10 here. Love seeing that. We'll get into that in a quick moment. So Rare, Bitcoin Puppets, and Hype C. That is your top 10. Love seeing, or I should say not seeing, those Polygon money laundering collections there. Honestly, kind of refreshing to not be battling those guys. I'm sure they're going to come back in another form, though. And your top sale in the past 24 hours, CryptoPunk number 1870. Selling for 27 ETH here, guys. $94,000. This Beeple, by the way, God. You know what? Maybe a theme of this show is kicking myself for moves I don't make. I remember seeing this on secondary markets for 3 ETH and then 5 ETH and thinking, God, that's expensive. Holy cow. Yeah, no chance. And also understanding the significance of Beeple back then. But you see this now, $68,000. It's not a sale, guys. This is actually a loan for this. Is it a 110 edition collection? 100 edition collection. So there it is. Politics is bullshit. One of his more iconic pieces, right? And one of his few accessible NFTs. Great piece. Killer loan there. Love seeing those move. All right. Regrets, fam. Regrets, right? So the CyberKongz Mint yesterday, their Untitled Mint. Man, you saw the FUD. We've talked about the FUD in this collection. It didn't make sense. I was very sure of how this mint would go, and I tried explaining that ahead of time to people who were FUDding. Man, this is not a collection you want to miss because you're going to regret it. And I believe people who didn't even try to mint probably regret not trying. Again, this minted at 0.0015 Bitcoin. It was minted and decentralized, but that was the value. $100, 0.0015. In an instant, this was ripping on secondary. And you can see here, sales pulled back slightly, 0.11 Bitcoin. I mean, it's pretty damn awesome here. But if you scroll down here, you see they were selling right around there yesterday, 0.12. I believe we saw a high of 0.18 Bitcoin here. Man, you just got to, again, use your brains, use your knowledge, use your common sense for how these things are going to play out. The FUD didn't make sense. Kong's way too significant. Collection way too small, and the mint price way too cheap for this to not just rip. So GG's to you if you minted. If you did mint, man, would love to see your mints, but killer collection. Phenomenal fucking art here, okay? Phenomenal art. Again, GG's there. Another one. I'm telling you, dudes, this is one of my bigger regrets here in the past, probably this cycle. Okay, we have Mr. MIGGLES. This is a meme coin over on Base. Saw it getting tweeted out by Coinbase at a $3 million market cap. $3 million, and the FUD was unrelenting. And yet, you still had days to accumulate this and in your head know how this goes. Coinbase, well-respected, well-loved at this point. People eager for a very big meme coin to emerge over in that ecosystem, knowing that cats and pets in general do well as meme coins. This was one of the easiest plays out there. And my problem was not wanting to bridge ETH. That was the problem, and it's a stupid problem to have. My buddy English filled me in. I could just use Rainbow Wallet, and you don't have to worry about bridging. So didn't realize that, honestly. I'm going to start using Rainbow Wallet. But again, use your experience to your advantage. This was out there for all of us to get a 30x in a matter of 2 to 3 days, guys. 2 to 3 days, and your $1,000 buy-in into MIGGLES turns to $30,000, and it's going to go much higher, guys. This is probably going to be a $200 to $500 million market cap coin. They still need the big major meme coin over on Base. This has got a great chance with the way Coinbase has been pushing it, guys. So keep an eye on this. I don't think this is even a bad entry here, to be honest. $90 million market cap. My goodness, guys. Don't listen to fudders. Don't listen. All right, we had some big news yesterday in the NFT space. Talking about Yuga Labs and Pixel Vault partnering up here. So we got Pixel Vault actually moving their Reboot GG gaming protocol over to ApeChain, okay? This was a deal that was inked just probably about 2-ish months ago. Finally, with ApeChain now on testnet, this can actually get into motion. Now, what it is, I still don't know, fam. I don't know. I've not seen any technical details of what actually is happening here, but they said they're bringing skill-based wagering to other side. So the whole Reboot ecosystem is going to get woven into the other side metaverse, it sounds like. Again, big partnership, a major partnership for both of these guys. You know my thoughts. I'm not a fan of Pixel Vault at all anymore. At all. And to me, a little bearish seeing Yuga Labs attach themselves so closely to Pixel Vault. Again, I don't think it's a great sign. I don't. With that said, when we see the technicals of what's involved here and how this is going to enhance the other side metaverse, I'm happy to have my mind changed. And I'm happy to give people second and third and 15x chances. I want to see people win. Again, you know my thoughts. I don't. Pixel Vault. I'm going to leave it there before I get a little heated. Pixel Vault, Yuga Labs partnering. More details to come here soon. Here's one I am really, really looking forward to here, guys, and it does dabble in what we were just talking about, probably, right? Other Side Metaverse has something coming here on July 27th. It's called Project Dragon. This is probably going to be the first time we actually get in the game. If you got the right assets, right? You can get in the game, play around with a coordinated event. Not like those trips to the other side, whatever those were called, where you could just kind of run around the environment. There is a game here finally. Now, is it a one-time instance you're going to play and then it's closed down for good and maybe returns in seasons? Or is this open for good now, and is the Other Side Metaverse, are the doors officially open for good? We'll find that out soon. I am looking forward to this. I like the tech. I like Improbable. I like running around in there. Can't wait to see something we've been waiting years for actually playable. So really looking forward to this. Let me see here. Meebits, Voyagers, Codas. I'm looking to see who can actually play here. Because if I can play in here, maybe Voyagers, I'm not exactly sure I have. If you can play in here, I'm going to stream this when it actually launches. So I will dive more into that, but I absolutely would love to stream. If I can, I will be. Okay. Guys, we got another L2 coming. Look out. Okay. Yeah, it's L2 season here in Web3. Okay, we got a blockchain called Shape that's coming. Don't know time, don't know date, but this L2 is actually pretty damn interesting. As Deathbeast puts it, this is probably going to be great for artists, by the way. Gas fees on chain, 80% of them go back to the contract creator, guys. So Deathbeast, if he wants to put out an art collection, let's say there's a gas war to mint it, and for Deathbeast, there certainly would be. Again, 80% of those gas fees would go back to him. Now, Henry brought up a really great point yesterday. Gas fees on L2s are typically incredibly cheap. We're talking about a few pennies. Is that a real selling point then, if 80% of a few pennies is going back to the content creator? No. So we'll see how that one actually goes once it's live and once we wrap our heads around that more. Just a couple more for you guys. I'll get you on your way. Inscriptpedia. This is coming to Bitcoin. It's a protocol from, well, Inscriptpedia. I've seen, is his name Juran? Whatever. Guy who puts out really great Bitcoin content, heavily involved in this collection. Yesterday, they announced that their first, their first book that's going to be inscribed is Casey Rodomore, the founder of Runes, the founder of Ordinals. So yes, he has his collection called Season 0, Casey's collection. There is rarity here, right? Different chapters are going to be different rarity levels. There is no whitelist for this mint, by the way. Anybody can mint it. Waiting to find out price details. Now, when you do mint, this will unlock things in a Discord. I'm talking whitelists and opportunities like that. So there is a reason to mint here beyond being part of the provenance of something like this. And yes, I said provenance, and I love shit like this too. I love preserving stuff on chain. So this has been on my radar for a bit. Excited to see that the first mint is actually Casey. Love seeing it here. And then, guys, just a heads up, today, and actually in less than 2 hours, the Aeons or Eons, I still don't say it right, but the mint is coming up here less than 2 hours. This is coming from some of the guys who work in the DeGods ecosystem. Their community manager, I think maybe one or two others, but really hot mint. Seeing the success of the CyberKongz Mint, it tells me I've got the green light to go ahead and mint this thing, right? Really cheap, 0.0018 Bitcoin here. So like the Kongs Mint, it's just about $100. Again, there's energy in this space. There's people winning on trades. So yeah, I think this is going to be a cooker. If you got a whitelist, not financial advice, but I actually recommend minting this, and I certainly will be. And last note, guys, on Monday, the Boldinals are minting from Bold Leonidas. So I'll talk about that probably in Chain Reactor, which, by the way, coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Probably talk about it there. Certainly this weekend I'll talk about it. It's a tiny 100 edition collection that honestly is going to be one of the hottest little mints of this summer. Feel pretty confident in saying that. So if you can try for that mint, I absolutely would try. But for today, check this one out. All right, let's get to some comments. Get you on your way. And China, man, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. Tickle, good morning. Token, good morning. Dude, absolutely. And DMT. Oh, dude, appreciate it, China. Thank you very much. Different style. You know what I mean? Like, but I got to start getting those interviews in and you know, working on those chops. It feels different. It's a little more, I'll say it's not my style, but I loved it. I love getting to chat with Randy. He's a smart motherfucker, so anytime he wants on, he's welcome on. And it's funny, I think we're all on the same page with Pixel Vault. I don't know why we don't see this talked about on the timeline more. It's something I've been debating doing, getting a little more vocal about it. They're celebrated out there, and they shouldn't be. I think they need to address pretty publicly that change and how it... they fucked over their holders. They fucked over their holders, right? Again, nobody's really talking about that. I think they've gotten a huge pass from the space. And maybe it boils down to I don't think they deserve that pass. Maybe that's where these feelings come from. They wrecked their holders, and worse than that, I think they misled their holders. Maybe not intentionally, but that is what it is. Still respect to people who are building in this space. I know people who work on that team. They're great people, and they are hardworking over there, but they did not do right by their collectors here. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Again, thank you so fucking much for tuning in. If it's your first time watching or you're not subscribed, guys, make sure to subscribe. Inside NFTs on YouTube. I'll see you in about an hour and a half over on SlamX Official for Chain Reactor. Guys, have a great morning. We'll see you.